a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. As you have already seen, today we are going to work this beautiful crochet clutch together. Let's get into little details about the bag. See here, I have added the zipper, and to the zipper I have added this dangler. Let's have a look on the inside of the bag. See how neat and clean and how spacious it looks. Here I would like to tell you that I have added the hard interfacing, the foam interfacing on both the panels on the inside of the bag to give it a beautiful structured look. Let's see the color scheme of the bag. This is how it looks. I have already shared the pattern of these flower squares on my channel. Please find the link for these flower squares in the iCard, and also in the description box I'll be sharing the link with you. Here I have added this flower dangler to the zipper on the bag, and I have also shared the pattern for this beautiful dangler on the channel. So go ahead and check the link for this beautiful flower dangler in the iCard, and also in the description box you'll get the link. I have also shared the pattern for this very textured and so very awesome crochet spiral rope on my channel. Please find the link for the same in the iCard and also in the description box. For the friends who are joining me here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to the channel. That really motivates, inspires, keeps us connected. You get a notification each time I post on my channel, and that really helps our channel grow, our community grow. So let's get started working with this beautiful clutch together. To work this beautiful clutch, we need 6 such flower crochet squares, the pattern for which is already shared on the channel. Please check the link for this on the iCard and also in the description box. We also need this thick foam. I have used it for hard interfacing, and this is cut out in the same size as that of the panels. And to line the bag on the inside, I have chosen the satin fabric. You can use any fabric you wish. See, as I've already shown you, I have worked a total of 6 such squares to work our bag, and nextly we're going to join these squares together. And here I have joined 3 such squares, and you can see I have worked the slip stitch join between the squares to join them. So we'll now begin joining the 2 squares together with a very beautiful slip stitch join. So here I have my slip knot on the hook now. First, I'll grab this square, and in its second chain, see, keeping the 2 loops on the back side and 1 loop in which I'm inserting my hook, I'll hold it here. Then take the other square, as well, and insert the hook in its second chain the same way, the 2 loops on the back side and through the 1 loop like this, right? Now, make sure that your thread is running on the back side. Hold the thread is now, see, it's falling between these 2. The right side of both the squares is facing outwards, the wrong side is facing inward. This is how you have to hold your square. Then just hold this yarn like this. See, here we have, see, this yarn is coming from between these 2 squares like this. Okay, now we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops like this. 1 slip stitch is worked. Now again take your hook onto the back side, and again insert the hook into the next chain like this. See, through 1 loop on this side, right? Now hold the thread here only, and just bring your hook towards the front side and insert the hook through the next chain the same way, and hold the 2 pieces together. Again we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops gently. 1 more slip stitch is worked. Again take your hook on the back side, and then insert into the next stitch like this. 2 loops on the back side and through the 1 loop like this. Okay, again hold the 2 pieces and bring your hook towards the front side, and in the corresponding stitch here insert the hook, drop a loop and pull through all the loops to work a slip stitch. Right? Again take your hook on the back side, insert through the next stitch the same way, then bring your hook towards the front side, insert through the next corresponding stitch on this square, then yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. One more slip stitch is worked. Let's have a look. See, this is how it's coming up. Again, now just hold the 2 pieces together like this, and we'll be taking our hook like this. Okay, so through the next loop, it's quite visible from this side. Just through one of the loops, insert the hook, then take your hook towards the front side, into the next stitch, through one loop, insert the hook. Now yarn over, pull through all the loops, and it's done. Okay, again, take your hook on the back side, insert the hook through the next stitch, through its one of the loops, that is just facing this way. Now bring your hook towards this side, into the corresponding stitch, insert the hook the same way. Again, we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. Again, take your hook on the back side, insert through the next stitch, just through one loop. Okay, now hold the 2 pieces together, bring your hook towards the front side, into the corresponding stitch here, through one loop, just insert the hook like this. Then yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. See, this is how it looks. See how neat and clean it's coming up. Just like this, we'll continue working. Take your hook on the back side, insert through the next, then bring your hook towards the front side, into the next corresponding stitch, through one loop, insert the hook. Then yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. Simple. Take your hook back side again, into the next stitch. See, this is how you have to insert the hook. Just through one loop. Then bring the hook towards the front side, and into the corresponding stitch, just insert the hook through one loop. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. One more slip stitch is worked. Again, take the hook back side, insert through the stitch, through one of its loop, then bring the hook towards the front. Now, into this corresponding stitch here, insert the hook just through one loop. Then yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. Simple. We'll be working just like this till end. Let's practice a couple more together. Just hold the 2 pieces together, and you have to keep rotating your hook like this. So from this side again, into the next loop, insert the hook. Then flip your hook towards the front side and insert the hook into the next loop. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops, right? Again, into the next stitch, insert the hook. Bring the hook to the front side, insert into the next stitch in the front square. Then grab the yarn, pull through all the loops, right? See how beautifully we have joined the 2 pieces with the slip stitch join. How neat and clean it looks. Just like this, keep working till the second chain of this corner here. See, I have worked it all till the end, and just 2 more chains to go in the corner. So first, in the square away from me, I'll insert my hook like this, and then on this side in the next chain, insert the hook, then yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops, and then again take my hook on the other side, through the next chain, insert the hook like this. Then on this side in the next chain, insert the hook like so, yarn over, pull through all the loops. See how neat and clean this join, this slip stitch join has come up. And here I'll just put a knot and cut the thread, and likewise the way we have joined these 2 squares, likewise bring another square and join them the same way. See here, I have joined all the 3 squares together with the slip stitch join, and see how neat and clean this slip stitch join looks. and it gives such a beautiful texture to this section as well. Now, having worked this join, what we're going to do next, we're going to work rounds around these joined squares. So let's begin. So just work a slip knot and we'll join this yarn again. So here I have my slip knot on the hook and see into any of the corners here. See, we have this corner chain 3 and this is the first double crochet. We'll join here in the first double crochet after the corner. Now insert the hook through this first double crochet of the corner, drop a loop and work one slip stitch here. Then work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. This first chain 3 here stands for 1 double crochet. Now here we are going to work double crochets in the stitches ahead. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, drop a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops, 1 double crochet is worked. Again yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch ahead, pull up a loop. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops, 1 more double crochet is worked. Just like this, keep working double crochets into every stitch ahead till the last double crochet of this square in the corner here. So I've worked double crochets all till here and I'm reaching this corner here. So just work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead. In the corner also, into every double crochet of this square, just work 1 double crochet. So here I'm just left with this last double crochet. Work 1 double crochet into this. Then we have chains here, so we joined slip stitch here. So nextly, after working this last double crochet, yarn over into this chain 1 space that is left in the corner, insert the hook and just work 1 double crochet here. Remember, in the corner, chain 1 space, just work 1 double crochet, and then nextly we're going to work into the next corner of the next square ahead. So yarn over and into the next corner, chain 1, here also just work 1 double crochet like this. This is how we have to join when working this first row, first round around. And then again, once have worked 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space left, just work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead till you reach this last stitch of this square. And in the corner again, we'll work 1 double crochet on this corner, 1 double crochet on this corner. Okay, so just work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead in this second square as well. Work till the corner and we'll work the corners together. See here, I have worked double crochets all till this last double crochet of this corner here, and in this corner chain 1, just work 1 double crochet on this square and then come to the next square here and yarn over in the next square in its chain 1 space. Here also just work 1 double crochet. Simple. This is how the join looks. And then just work 1 double crochet till you reach this corner. Once you come to the corner, to this last corner, we'll be creating a different corner. So just work 1 double crochet till you reach here and we'll work this corner together. See, we began working from the first DC after the corner chain 3 here, and we created 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead, and in the corner chain 1 on this corner we worked 1 double crochet, and in the corner chain 1 on the next corner of the next square we worked 1 double crochet. Again we continued working 1 double crochet into every stitch till this corner chain 1, and in the corner chain 1 again we created 1 double crochet on this corner and 1 double crochet on this corner. So this is how the corner looks, right? Nextly again we continued and we have reached this corner. Now, because in the center corners, this is how we have to work on both the sides. Just work 1 double crochet into each one of the corners in the corner chain 1 spaces in the middle portions, okay? Either we are working on this side, or when we come back here in these two corners, we'll be working the same pattern, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, then 1 double crochet on this side as well. 1 double crochet on this side, 1 double crochet on this side. Again, in this corner, 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here. Likewise, the way we have created these two corners, we'll be creating these two corners the same way. And in the rest of the 1, 2, 3 and 4 corners, we'll be having different patterns. So here in this first corner, this is the first corner of this entire panel. So these 4 corners will be different, okay? So here what we're going to do, so in this first corner, see, I worked 1 double crochet into every stitch, and in this corner chain 3 here, the corner of the panel, we are going to work 5 double crochets. So here work 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Remember, in the corners of the panel, we'll be working 5 double crochets in the chain 3, right? So we have worked 5 double crochets here. And here, take a marker and in the third double crochet, just mark it with a marker. You can mark this third double crochet here with a marker, the third double crochet of the corner, as it will help when you're working the next round ahead. So then again, we have double crochets here on this end. Just work 1 double crochet all till you reach the next corner, and in this corner, just like this corner here, work 5 double crochets, okay? So just work this panel and work this corner also with you. See, I have worked this entire row on this width side here, work the DCs and reach this next corner. This is the second corner of the panel, and in the second corner of the panel also we'll create 5 double crochets. So the corners of the panels, these two corners and these two corners will have same pattern. These two corners of the panel and the rest of the two corners of the panel will have the same pattern, 5 double crochets in the chain 3 space, while in the center two corners on this side and center two corners of this side, they have the same pattern. Just remember this much. And now let's create this corner here. So just work 5 double crochets in this chain 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Also, put a marker in the third double crochet here. It will help us in the next round. When we'll be working the corner in the next round, this marker will help us then. Now just keep continuing working it the same way we have worked on this side, and working the middle corners like the middle ones, and the corners on the edge the same way we have worked the corners on the edge here. Complete this round and I'll see you here at the end. See here, I have worked this panel all the way round, and as I have already explained, the middle corners are worked differently, and the edge corners and these 4 corners are worked differently. I have already explained that. I have worked it all the way. Let's join it here together. So here, so in the corner here also, we'll just work 5 double crochets. So work 5 double crochets in this corner chain 3 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And here we had worked first beginning chain 3. So in this 1, 2, 3 top third chain, insert the hook, draw up a loop, work 1 slip stitch to join this round here. Here also in this 1, 2, 3 third double crochet, just put the marker to mark this stitch in the corner, right? And this corner gets joined. Now we'll begin with the next round around. So here this round gets completed and we'll begin with the next round. So here where we already have our yarn joined, from here only we'll begin with the next round. So then work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and see we have double crochets ahead. In the round below we're just going to work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead. So yarn over, into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch work 1 double crochet. See here we're just going to work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead all the way till we reach this corner, and we'll create this corner together. So just work the double crochets into every stitch, 1 double crochet into every stitch. Here also just 1 double crochet into each of the stitches here, and I'll see you here at the corner. See here I have worked 1 double crochet into every stitch below and reached on this joint section between the 2 squares. Here also we just have to work 1 double crochet into this corner, double crochet on this side, and 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. That's it. Simple. And just carry on working 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead. Here also in this join just work 1 double crochet into each of the double crochets that are there in the row below, and we'll be working this corner together. Now here I have worked 1 double crochet into every stitch in the round below and reached this corner, and before we move ahead I'll be telling you this round and the upcoming 3 more rounds will be worked the same way. We will be working double crochets on the length side on both the sides, and we will be working half double crochets on both the width sides, right? So on the length side we'll be working double crochet stitches, and on the width sides we'll be working half double crochets. So just the kind of corner pattern we are going to work here, just remember that, and we'll be working that pattern in the next upcoming all the rows, and that pattern plus HDCs on the width side and double crochets on the length side. So here in this corner, see in this third double crochet we have put a marker. In this third double crochet we have put a marker, and we are only concerned with the third stitch of every corner in this round and also in the upcoming 3 more rounds. So here let's first take it out and see I have worked till this last double crochet just before the corner, and in the corner we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 double crochets, and as I've already told we'll be working double crochets on the length side, and this is the length side of the corner. So here what we will do, in the first 2 double crochets just work 1 double crochet into each one of them, 1 and 2, right? And then here is the third double crochet that we had marked with the marker. In this third double crochet we'll be working 5 stitches, okay, but we'll be working 3 double crochets and 2 half double crochets. Double crochets will be falling on this side and half double crochets will then be falling on this side. So let's see how. Yarn over, and in this third stitch ahead work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. So this is on the length side of our work, and on the width side we have to work half double crochets, and in the corner we are working 5 stitches, 3 already done, and rest of the 2 stitches will be 2 half double crochets. 1, yarn over, insert the hook, drop a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops, 1 half double crochet is worked. So in this corner we have worked 3 double crochets from this side and 2 half double crochets. Now into every stitch ahead on the width side till we reach the next corner we'll be working half double crochet, okay? So here then into the next stitch work 1 half double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 half double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 half double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 half double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 half double crochet. Like this, keep working 1 half double crochet till you reach this third double crochet where we have this marker. Into every stitch before this marker, work 1 half double crochet, and I'll see you here. See here, I have worked all my half double crochets and reached this third stitch of the next corner ahead. And see, as I've already told you, on the width side we'll be working half double crochets, on the length side we'll be working double crochets. So in this third stitch of the corner, yarn over, and from this side work, see, in the corner we are going to work 5 stitches. So from which side we are working this time? So we'll first work 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and then moving on to this side, after working 2 half double crochets, yarn over, work 3 double crochets into the same corner stitch, the third corner stitch below. So work 3 double crochets here, 1, 2 and 3. So a corner pattern is worked like this. Now again, turn the work towards this length side, and as I've already explained, on the length side we'll be working 1 double crochet till we reach the next corner. So just work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead. So then into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 double crochet, into the next stitch work 1 double crochet. Just like this, keep creating double crochets all till you reach this corner. We'll again create the corner together. See, I worked it all till this corner. I'll first put my marker here in this corner that we just worked in its third stitch, 1, 2 and third stitch. In the third stitch, please always put the marker back, so it will help us when we're working the next round. Okay, and now here I have worked all my double crochets and reached this corner, and see, as I've told, on the length side we are working double crochets, on the width side we are working half double crochets, and in the corner third stitch we are working 5 stitches. And remember, when we are working 5 stitches in the corner, from this side, because we are working double crochets, we'll be working 3 double crochets here in the third stitch, and this side is the half double crochet side, so we'll be working 2 half double crochet into the third stitch in the corner. So 3 double crochets and 2 half double crochets will be the pattern from this side. Okay, so here then remove the marker, and this is the third stitch of the corner that we had marked. So here from this side we'll work first 3 double crochets into the third stitch, 1, 2 and 3. So this side we get double crochets, and because on this side we are working half double crochets, the rest of the 2 stitches in the corner third stitch below will be 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. So a total of 5 stitches we have worked in the corner. Now again, into every stitch ahead till you reach this third stitch with the marker, just work 1 half double crochet all along. 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Just like this, keep working 1 HDC into every stitch just before this marker stitch, right? And I'll see you here. See here, I have worked all my half double crochets, just reaching the corner, and just 2 more stitches before we work this corner in the third stitch. So here I'll just work the rest of the 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and here again we have reached this corner stitch, the third stitch of the corner, where we create 5 stitches. And remember, and so pay attention, from this side we are working the corner this time, and this is the half double crochet side. So we'll first work 2 half double crochets into this corner stitch, 1 and 2, and then we are moving towards the length side where we are working double crochets. So then work 3 double crochets into the corner stitch, 1, 2 and 3. That's it. This is what you have to keep in mind. If you are working a corner from the half double crochet side, you're reaching a corner from the width side. So in the third stitch, first work 2 half double crochets, then work 3 double crochets. And if you're working a corner when you're reaching from the length side, so then work 3 double crochets first and then work 2 half double crochets in the corner third stitch and then work half double crochets till you reach the next corner. Like that we have to work. Okay, so here after creating the corner, we have just 2 stitches left to join. So in the next 2 stitches, just work 1 double crochet into each one of them, 1 and 1 into the next double crochet below, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet below. And now we're going to join here. We had this beginning chain 3 in the top third chain, inside the hook, drop a loop, work 1 slip stitch to join this round. And again, just put a marker in the third stitch in every corner, so it will be easy when you're working the next round to locate the stitch. We can just freely keep working our stitches till we reach the marker. Just like this round, the way we have worked this round all the way round, work 3 more rounds. So here what I have done, I'll just show you. Here is one panel ready, and here see I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds with green color, and here together we have already done 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. So you just have to work 3 more rounds. I have worked 1 more round with green shade and then 2 rounds with this dark pink shade according to my color scheme. So you can continue working with the same shade or as you wish. Just work 3 more rounds the same way. Just like this round that we have just created, just like this round, work 3 more rounds and then we'll cut the thread and begin ahead. So for the next 3 rounds, I'll just give you a brief summary as to how you have to go about. Just like this round we have done together, you have to proceed the same way. So see, just work 1 double crochet. On the length side we are working double crochets, so just work 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead till you reach the next corner. And here in this corner, see, because we are reaching from the length side, in this corner third stitch where we have put the marker, and because in the corner we are working 5 stitches, so from this side first work 3 double crochets in the third stitch, then work 2 half double crochets in the same stitch, the same corner third stitch below, and then on the width side we are working half double crochets, so then just work 1 half double crochet into every stitch ahead till you reach the next marker here in the corner. And then if you are reaching the corner from the width side, so you are working the half double crochets, so in this corner then first work 2 half double crochets in the third stitch, then work 3 double crochets and then continue working double crochets on the next length side. Again create the corner the same way. From this side when you are reaching in the third stitch, first work 3 double crochets, then work 2 half double crochets, then continue working 1 half double crochet into every stitch ahead till you reach the next corner. In the third stitch here, from this side you are reaching, so again to create 5 stitches in the third stitch here, first work 2 half double crochets and then work 3 double crochets and then work the rest of the DCs on this side that are remaining and join with the next chain 3. I'll just show you the beginning of this next round, and then you have to create 3 more rounds according to your own color preference. So each time you're beginning a round, just work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, because we are on the length side. Chain 3 stands for 1 double crochet, and then into every stitch ahead continue working 1 double crochet, like this. And when you come back here, when you create the corner, in the corner third stitch here, then just work 1 double crochet into the remaining stitches and join in this top third chain the way we did in this previous round. Okay, so just work 3 more rounds and I'll see you then. Here I want to share with you that, see, I have worked this next round and I'm going to change the color here. So I'll just show you quickly how to change the color neatly. So just before we reach this chain 3 and slip stitch here, we'll be working the last double crochet here. So yarn over and inside the hook, Draw up a loop. So we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, and now we have 2 loops on the hook. We'll not carry this green shade here. Rather, we'll take the next color and draw it through. Tighten it all up, and this time we will slip stitch in this top third chain. So we have our new color already attached here. Then from here begin working the double crochets. So work 3 chains and put a knot with this thread and secure it later in the same shade when that row is worked. So we have this first double crochet and then begin working the pattern the same way. 1 double crochet into every stitch ahead, because we are working on the length side. But see, when we have joined it here, how neat and clean this join looks. So this is how you have to change the color if at all you're going for a shade change. I'll be working 2 more rounds with this shade, following the pattern the same way. Double crochets on the length side and half double crochets on the width side and corner pattern that I've already explained, and I'll work 2 more rounds. Come back to you. See here, I have worked the rest of the 3 rows and I'm just going to join this round here. So here in this top third chain, as usual, insert the hook, work a slip stitch to join this round, and here put a knot and simply leaving a little tail, cut the thread, secure the knot well. And see, this panel gets ready. We have loose ends on the back side. Simply sew them on the back side in their respective colors so they are not visible. And just the way we have worked this panel, work 1 more panel the same way, joining the squares together, then working the rounds around these squares the same way we have worked this one, so as to have 2 panels for our bag, and then we'll proceed ahead.